this. Take off that. Do this. Stop that. Go back into there. It's a whole process. It's a process. The only problem with the way that I have it set up now is that now, unless you join the party, you won't be able to hear Ms. and Ben. But this does run nicer. Runs a lot smoother. Let's see, let's see. Upper corner, ring, bridges, a ring's gonna end on that side. So that's my best guess based off of data. Wee. Ba, ba, ba. Gonna put. Where is? Uh, Interesting. Um, one a little too far. Oh, I was wrong. Yeah. Uh, Transform. Dave. Actually, this. Where is my alt key? This is my alt key. This is my alt key. I know it's not very interesting content right now, but gotta fix some issues. So that way I don't have to do it later. There we go. Okay. I know. I sit there and I do nothing. Ooh, fighting over here. Uh, so it's still an open area. Just not a great open area. Okay. This. I don't need no that. Oh, give me that. Oh my god, I have too many Phoenix kits. I have too many med kits. Two. Yeah, two stacks of each. There we go. All better. Da, da, da. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. We. That's you. Probably want to hold up close to where that replicator is, if we can. Just because that is high ground, and once the rain comes in, there's no probability that there's going to be people coming behind us. Ba, ba, ba. Which is always good for us. Hmm. I hear people, so there are people close. Right there. Yep, there's an ash right there. Ah! They're near the trees. Yep. They are the Loraxes, and they speak for the trees. But they seem to be speaking Vietnamese. Okay. There's a team in that building up there. Yep. I have a PK. I don't have anything else. Shit. Thought I had a longer range weapon. There's a team up in a building watching that way with a triple take and I think two snipers. So yeah, yeah. There's enemies up there that are making a fight. Just a bare PK. Yeah. I think our first threat is probably the team to our left. They're the ones that'll be pushing up to us, most likely. Yeah, there's a evac tower. So where are you going with that evac? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Halo's down. Oh, hey, Loba. Yeah. Back to lobby to pick up Ben. Well, remember because you left because of the beginning. Go package. Hopefully not. Yeah. We'll do unranked VOC district. I don't want to lose. I was thinking that we just do unranked E district since it's not the three of us. I really don't want to rely on a random to not be hungry. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's not. It's a lot of it is that there's not enough. There, it works with Olympus and Stormpoint because they're such huge maps, but the the new drop system, like to where you can kind of all heave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like with Olympus and Stormpoint, it's like there's big enough areas of POIs that like you'll have enough time to loot at least a good bit of your area before you get into it. It's it's the fact that like with smaller maps like E District, it's like you'll get placed in a good POI, like Galleria is a good POI. The only problem is that you're surrounded by like six other teams, and one of those teams is not on an actual POI. It's just a place to get loot, so they'll just loot that area and then they'll push a higher priority area. So, which is exactly what happened the first game. It's we were like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's gone. Not too bad, not the greatest though. School is still school. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, earlier today because my mom finally got word of like being able for us to apply for the VA stuff and get approved for it, unlike before. So now to get approved for the VA benefits, like money through school, yeah. So we were going through that process and making sure everything was looking good. As soon as that's looking good, I get money. Yep. The Ford Taurus. Let me see. Most likely, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it does. It really is. It's such a 50-50. Like, you win the coin toss or you don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. That is true. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah. 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 No. Been just kind of just been too busy for it. Yeah. The the wake up. I wake up at 7. Get home at like 12. On off days, homework and doing what I can. Yeah. Not working. agree. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Caleb graduated. Because I saw a post sometime on Instagram from Caleb of him graduating from Weaver. Pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, he should award the Stan Layton Special Achievement Award to Caleb Pine. Maybe he didn't. The most recent, like the last thing he posted about college was him being inducted to the National Society of Leadership and Success. So yeah. Uh-huh. Uh, mm-hmm. He just kept going. He never stopped. Yeah. Like when's the next time you're gonna go on a yeah. Yeah. Uh, and then she's the yeah, because then she's oh, because his wife is the she's the tattoo artist, so she'll make quite a bit of jobs and stuff. Mm. As long as the boat is floating, I think that's probably like one of my favorite things. Like it doesn't matter how much water gets in the boat as long as the boat stays floating. So we're good. We're fine. Addition to my setup, but I racing wheel for when I play like racing games, and it's so much fun. Like it was a learning curve to get used to the racing wheel and get like my settings dialed in for what I needed. Once I did, oh, it feels so good to use a wheel to race. Like yeah, having the pedals, the shifters on the back. Yeah. Well, that's what like. So I've been really hitting it with the like F1 racing. Are completely different. Like you can just use a basic steering wheel with it; it feels relatively the same. But I played a Need for Speed game with it. Oh, I'm unstoppable in Need for Speed now. I was unstoppable with a controller with a with a wheel that has haptic feedback and resistance. Like I'm cruising. I know. Yep. I know. I'm tempted to. There's a game called Truck or American Trucker, like American Trucker Simulator or Truck Driver Simulator, and it's literally you're just hauling stuff from one side of America to the other. Just so tempted to get it and just relax for hours, just driving across the country. Just like ain't got nothing better to do. Yeah. Why else? Uh, I don't know. Well, like the even what's even funny, like what's even better is the fact that it's like it'll get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, no, we just have automatic drivers now. It's like, oh, that's cool. Can you explain kind of what that is? Well, you see, back home, we just have it set up like we paid for it, monitors and everything. He's in his house. Um, but he's completely working from home. That doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to make sense, but it works. What is this? Yeah, he's getting the goods there one way or another. What is this? Release. You, you, you'll do. Mhm. I have not. I know there's been a couple of people I know that have gone, and that's because of the college games that are down there. But with the bowls, yeah, they really will. Alright. I want to know, Chad. I want to know when does this game come? I will insta purchase it. I don't even know why it says not available. I want that game. I guess we'll get to that point when we get there. We'll just keep enjoying F1. What is my stuff set up for best way possible? Indeed. Okay. Yeah, no changes. That's fine. I didn't want any changes. What's this? Stream marker added. I added a stream marker. I don't even know. Cool. I don't know what that marker's for. What it would be, but let's see what Drac is doing. Places on Twitch. Okay. It's probably just chilling, watching his. He's Australian streamer. Maybe British. I don't know. It's not that dude. He's probably playing catch up. You know, he's most likely playing catch up. Advance. And now race weekend. The actual race. See what we can do. I know that I'm racing for kick, but that's also because I wanted a chance to actually race. I'm hoping that eventually, uh, actually, we're just gonna look at these guys real quick, make sure you're not peeking over. There's no one down there. Uh, I want to hopefully change my racing team and change. Like, I want to hopefully see target. So I'm above the target rating. Recognition. I'm hoping I can. You're above your target by 3. Yeah. Hoping I can change. Um, who I race for? Hopefully, once the season's done. I think that'd be cool. I also need to maybe change the race. It is 44 laps. That's not a lot. A full race, 44 laps. Wow, that's actually really short. Okay, it's probably a two stint. It's mo. I'm gonna say it's most likely gonna be a two stop stint. So we're only gonna pit twice or box twice. Uh, Place penalty. Yeah. Let's see, what's our strategy? Four stop. That's gonna give us the fastest time. Two pit stops. So we're gonna start on. Okay, yes, we're starting on softs, and then we're going to switch to mediums. And I'm wondering. Oh, I can't change it. I forgot. Um, I needed to change it yesterday. There we go. I think. I think we're gonna go with the alternate strategy here. I think starting on mediums quicker is going to be better for us. Softs are great and all, but I think mediums are going to help us out. Is there any way? Mandatory tire. I wonder. I I think we should start on mediums and go into hards for the last stint. Yeah. Low tire, we're 26% rare for lap 28. I so we pit lap 14. We start on soft. Pit lap 28. I don't really. I think we get rid of that stint. We go from. I think we stint. I think we start on mediums. We hit at lap 18. We switched hards. Yeah. Or, okay. We'll hit lap 21. I think that's the pace we go for. So, yeah. So two pit. We hit twice, and it should hopefully give us the best chance. Should go it up. Should set our downforce to 25. It'll give us more control in the turns. We'll lose speed, but we will. Yeah, we'll get more. And I think on the hard tires, that might help a little more. Need to these tires up as much as I can. Keep up. In the bottom right, hopefully this will our advantage going. So get this first lap done right to the DRS zone, which should be good. Be able to activate DRS in the first lap. Oh, I know this track. I don't know why I didn't recognize this track. After the slow up there. Because that's the thing, all of them are going to pit and they're going to swap to softs. My mediums are going to last a lot longer, or they're going to pit and swap to mediums. And by that time it's done, hopefully I have enough gap to kind of just have enough gap that it won't matter. I know I'm going to add 5 seconds to the race pace, but like, if I can get good pace, I don't think it will matter what tires I use. Great overtake there. Force me on the outside, so. This one might actually not take as long. I wasn't expecting this to be 44 laps. I kind of expected this to be another like 7 lap race, and us being here for like an hour and a half. This one might actually go by pretty quickly. Still gonna be here for a while, maybe 45 minutes, an hour, but it won't be like an hour and a half roughly. I don't think. Glad I chose mediums because I think they definitely are gonna hold up more, hold up a lot better at least. No, downshifting is gonna kill my clutch, but like I kind of need it. Downshift a little bit more. And I just realized I have a delay of 10 seconds, so like all of my stuff is way late, which is absolutely wild. Also, I think from my the rumbling from my steering wheel, because it has the haptic feedback and I have the force feedback in, so it feels a lot easier and nicer to race. Is it's picking up on the microphone sensitivity from my VTuber model, or the model, because in the setting itself, so I can get my model, I have to have this mic super sensitive so it actually knows when I'm speaking, so I don't have to talk super loud. Uh, but it's kind of just, I think it's picking up on the rumbles from the microphone because of how close I have it to the steering wheel. Oh, Verstappen. I got a warning with a collision. Verstappen hit me. Um, I think it's going to be much easier. I think the rumbling is just picking it up. It's just spiking when it's not supposed to, when I'm not actually talking. I think it's crazy. Okay, there's that. Maybe we don't even change the downforce because I think this downforce is actually not bad. I think we set the downforce back to what it was. This downforce is bad, actually. Uh, I think it was set to. Yep, it was set to 13. Okay. This downforce is bad. I think we're at a downforce level in speed. We have enough traction for these turns. It's not a huge mess, so we should be fine. Whee! Yeah, it's definitely the actuators or whatever that's in the wheel. That it just constantly lit up. Okay, much wider than I would have hoped. With the track limits. For the most part, though, we are burning through. We're booking it. We're getting a significant gap on Verstappen. Uh, our guy does. I do hate that in this is only 24. It's not 25. I did not purchase 25. Uh, I do wish that I kind of wish that our guy talked to us a little more. Like I have him at the most chatty, and like if you're in P1, he just doesn't talk to you. And I kind of upsets me. I also opened 25. I don't know if in F125 if they added the feature, but for consoles to have voice control, I think it's dumb that only PC should have that only PC has voice control. Have microphones that can register what we're saying. I think that's dumb. See, like he tells us if we have a fast lap, that's pretty much it. Okay, my outside tires are getting a little bit more wear than the inside, so expected though. I think this course is clockwise. The outer tires might get a lot more wear. But what I think is great too is I could switch. Not to switch up. I'm going to switch the cockpit just because the way I have it set up. I have it set up properly? I just want to make sure real quick. Yep. So this is like I am the driver now. This is what you would see inside the F1 car. I have the mirrors. Obviously, I don't think they don't have a review. So, but I have the virtual review, and this is what they see. And like, not gonna lie, this big bar in the middle, kind of annoying. Like it's hard. It's honestly hard for me to pay attention to stuff with that bar in the middle. Like I spaced it out a while ago on the FMV wasn't so when I didn't max out the FMV, but now that I have the FMV maxed out, like it's hard to tell that it is like it's just kind of distracting. So I kind of do it from the TV pod. Okay, there's your Stappen, but I'm gonna do it here. See, I'm just kind of defending my position. Six. Our pit window is lap 21. We're gonna pit at lap 21. I don't think we can spare an extra lap. It also just depends on if we lose our position, if there's someone ahead of us that pits at a different time. Stabbing bitch. No, I can't, and I'm going to. I'm gonna take side turn again and overtake on this curve. It's not gonna tell me it's a good move, unlike the first time, but then again, he does have like Verstappen does have DRS, so that's also the only downside. I mean, like I could also have DRS, but I would have to be behind Verstappen. And with my medium tires, I'd rather maintain people for as long as I can. So that way, when I pit, I don't have to fight back super hard. Because I know I'm gonna have to fight back with when I pit. I don't feel like anyone's gonna pit around lap 21. I feel like they're gonna pit after me. They're probably gonna do the 3 lap stints, so they're gonna probably pit at lap 14. I'm gonna go in and lose the position and then regain it shortly before the race ends. As long as I keep a good distance in front of everyone. And as long as I don't damage my wings, then I don't stay on my hard tires. That's the other thing. I did do a race where I had wing damage the first lap, had to go pit, repair the wing, switch to my next stint of tires, and I had hard tires, I believe, for 80, or not 80, for around like 43 laps. Because I didn't have another pit window, and I had to defend, I think, like in ninth position with tires that were like 70% worn away. So it's just unbelievable. It'd honestly be kind of cool to play a Gran Turismo game with this, with a wheel, but Gran Turismo is PlayStation exclusive, so. But honestly, I feel like the endurance races that Gran Turismo offers are much better than some of the races that F1 offers. Uh, it's kind of interesting though that this course itself is like a 2 minute, roughly like a 2 minute lap time uh track. I honestly feel that starting on mediums has given me an advantage. Because I mean, mediums and hards are a required tire of the course. So I honestly feel like starting on mediums, because one of them wasn't required, was a required tire. But if I use both required tires, medium and hard tire, I feel like I'm actually winning out in the end. Like soft tires definitely held better in the turn, like that hairpin at the beginning. But I mean, mediums once they get warm up have a better speed advantage to them. And it looks like internal tire temp is 192 while the outside is 124. So that's perfect. That's kind of where I want that. My brakes are cooling down. So just getting up there. Should be fine. If I feel any slippage, I'll go look at the wear again. Should be good. There's a little bit of over, I guess, understeer in some of these turns because of the tire. I think it's just the composition, compound of the tires, so tire compound. Also, I don't believe that some of these pit stops are 2 seconds. Like you're telling, if I had a 2 second pit stop, okay, I go in there. I understand like they're just counting the pit stop itself, they're not counting the drive in. If I were to go in and have a 2 second pit stop, I should technically be able to go in at or I guess I actually have to enter at 50 miles an hour where Verstappen could go past at like 200 or like 180, 200. But if I had like a 2 second pit stop, I should be able to go in now and not lose any of my position. Like obviously they got to keep it realistic. So obviously like it's 2 seconds for the actual pit stop, but getting there is it's not just 2 seconds. 8.5 seconds. And I'm gaining considerable time on Verstappen. So by the time they pit, I should have a bigger gap where I can pit comfortably and be fine. But then again, these medium tires will have are made of a better or stronger compound than softs. So have time, but like they just have it's kind of I feel like come around lap 14 that they're going to pit and it won't be difficult. Like I'll be able to tell, but I'm pretty sure they all went with the default strategy, which is pit around lap 13, 14, and then switch to mediums then, and then finish out the race on mediums with another lap, another stop before the race ends. Of a three stint race strategy. Yeah, because on that this lap alone, I gained 2 seconds on Verstappen. Speed. We'll have enough time where it won't matter. Looking. Okay, so they were getting a little cold. Back up. The internal is higher than the exterior. So I've just gotta keep my tires warm. The warmer my tires are, the more stick they'll have to the track. So keep the exterior warm. Should be good. Looks like my engine's fine. I did install new parts earlier this season. Not very iffy. It feels weird talking to myself for like long periods of time. Because I know that there's like people that probably enjoy F1 and they're probably watching like bigger F1 streamers do the online races, stuff like that. But like I don't I'm not really into that. It's a different beast honestly, the online races. So like I'm just trying to enjoy the game in a career mode. I don't think I'm that good honestly. Make up my own full on strategy. Be like, okay, I want to pit here. I want to pit here. This is how much fuel I'll need. Do all the extra formation laps. But I mean, I could. It's something that's not difficult and not hard. It's just it's. I feel like it's just time consuming. And if it's that time consuming, I'd rather just do it here in the career. Where it's like people like Verstappen and stuff. It's like I'm not doing bad. But like compared to other people, I feel like I'm on the lower end of racing, especially in F1. I think one day on stream I'll do one online race. and we'll just see how that goes. Um, just on my controller. Just let me quickly do some side looks there with the joystick. I am using my controller set, so I can actually listen because I only have wired headsets. I don't have wireless. So actually keep listening in and being able to hear everything that happens. Good here. Yeah, I'm gaining a good significant amount of time. Uh, stop. So so Verstappen's on a dual stop, or he's on a single stop, just like me. So he's gonna push the softs as far as he can. That's wild. He's gonna push the softs to their limit. And then maybe probably switch to mediums. I highly doubt he'll switch to hards from softs. Ugh. Yep. But also, I'm trying to talk so that like the rumbling from my wheel show that I'm talking. You're like, oh, your mic's off. It's not. It's just the sensitivity in the system I use is way like has to be way too low for me to actually be shown as talking because of the way that I talk, which is sad, but it's just the truth. So we're at lap 12. This race is still going like decently strong. Mm-hmm. 13. I should have 8 more laps. Yeah. Gaining a second, or I'm losing a second, gaining a second. I'm gaining a second or two, roughly 3 seconds a lap. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That should be right. I'm gaining about 3 seconds a lap, roughly. Or he's losing about 3 seconds a lap. Just want to hear when I'm in a box. Old softs. Softs. Is he gonna really switch to hards? Or is he gonna switch to mediums and just hold the mediums out? The mediums are gonna be super worn by the end of the race because they don't last that long of a stint. But I mean, he can take it, I guess. He can take that chance. It really depends. If he only has one stop, um, join position 7. Keep that open. See if I can have a higher gap. Get rid of the downforce changes. Does that? No. I think he's in P7. Which P7 isn't bad. Um, yeah. So the team that I have, he chose the default one. Swaps him, which or I guess 14, 13 ish. So I'm wondering if Versapin is going to spit in on this next lap. Oof. Caution, caution. It's a lot of time that you can make up there. So big overshoot. How much did that damage my tires? But not the greatest. I definitely need a little bit more downforce. It's a good thing I'm switching to the 20. Actually, I have hearts are going to give me more speed. I go to 25 with the hearts. Okay, Verstappen, are you going to pit? No. He's staying out. Interesting. Norris is pitting. So Stappin's probably doing a similar job. He's going to pit around. Where would that put me if I pit this next lap? 7. Because it's not going to be enough. 6th, 5th. The hearts won't last that long. I think optimal 21 lap is probably the best. I mean, these are already getting a lot of wear. It's been only 15 laps, but like a lot of wear. We're gonna do this one race and maybe switch to something. It's gonna be a long race. I think after this race, I might end stream. Honestly, it's gonna be a decently good race. So feedback from my tires all the way. Yeah. This up this all these to 75. We'll just see how that works. So I'm interested. I like um I like trying things out and seeing what works for me. Maybe like there's a little bit more resistance when I do this, or like a little less when I do that. Like that's interesting to me. I would prefer to have it be like as realistic as possible. This is 150. I do this quite a lot. It's kind of annoying, I know, or it is pretty annoying. We're gonna bump this back down to what it was then. Just because I don't want it to be like super, and that's a lot of force. It's a lot of things to have to take into account. Oh yeah, this is okay. So this is much better. I like this. This is a good setting. I like this setting. It's enough force to feel, yeah, good ratio. Like I definitely get in and out of these turns. Makes it feel a lot more realistic. Be able to pull that the feedback back up to 75, maybe max it all out, see how that goes. I'm not sure how that would go though. So more than shit, let's do that. See how that feels. It's probably so frustrating for everyone, especially if you're watching. Max that out. And then there's probably some of you that are like, no, don't do that, don't do that. It's really just me, so honestly, I'm not gonna max out the maximum wheel rotation. I feel like 325 is the best. I don't think I need any more rotation. See how this feels. Oh, that's stiff. It feels like I'm driving the car now. Yeah. Okay. It actually feels like I'm behind the wheel. Yeah. Unfortunately, now it's going to be a lot. Yeah. How loud? Obviously, just have to pick up the microphone. defaults. Good, but I do hear the rumbling of the desk every so often. Yeah, I feel like it's there. It's hard to pull this thing off. Feel the force that I have to put into it to pull it off. So just for longevity, be frustrating, but it's a thing. Defaults. Wheel damper will go all the way up. Rotate. Rotation 5. And force feedback strength at 150. Alright, here we go. Like, I still have to pull the wheel pretty hard, but it's not as hard as before. And it's not as bad vibrations. Like, it's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad. Where do I exit? No. I will exit second. Right? Row 2. That is not cheap. Slow down the shit there. Get into it. damage. Okay, no front wing damage. We're all good. I don't know what happened there. I think I just caught a piece of some spun out. Uh, if we're red, we'll have fresh softs that we can use instead of use softs because we didn't use any soft. Yep. So let's make a good in lap. Oh, Verstappen's fitting down. Oh, with Verstappen fitting down, I can get so much time. Make up. Oh, he switched to mediums. Okay, I can make up so much time here. Switching to mediums. I might be able to, yeah, I won't even lose my position now. As long as I have a good in lap, I won't even lose. I'll stay in P1 the entirety of this race. All because I started on mediums, by the way. Like, I feel like if I started on softs, I'd still have a good lap, good gap, but not this good. Okay. And Verstappen's on mediums. He's 31. Yep, yep, yep. I hear ya. I do not mind boxing this lap. I could actually probably have these tires run. The actually, what's the wear on these tires? 20. Yeah, we can do. We'll do one more lap. Do one more lap. Do 22. The way that these tires feel, we'll put on 25. Actually, we'll go a couple more laps. These tires feel good. They're not slipping. Max Verstappen is out. Give me a weather report. I trying to report. Yeah, I'm at second, so I need to get a good 2 laps in. I would prefer not to battle Norris for position. Good in laps, honestly. 2 good laps. 2 good laps on these tires, and I should be fine. Focus on I don't fuck up again. Favorable to me. And these tires aren't that bad. Honestly, I can make them last until 25. So I'm gonna pit this lap. So I'm losing seconds, losing time to Norris. So just lose that. Yeah, yeah. I'm losing time to Norris. Velocity. I'm not gaining anymore. Losing. I'm not getting time. I have to pit and just make it up. Happened to me else. You know, it's interesting. Yep, there's Norris. People beat him out actually. Oh my god, I was. That's amazing. So I just need to warm these up now. I have a downforce difference, so I'm able to take. I timed out perfectly actually. I feel like if I went in at lap 5, I would have lost too much time to the point where I wouldn't have been able to get out ahead of him, especially on the hairpin. He's on new softs, and I'm on hards. He's gonna hit one more. Do you pit one more? Or stop? Yeah, so you're gonna pit again. Whereas I'm not gonna pit again. This is my final. This is my compound. The final comp. Like this is the compound I want to finish the race on. So maybe I'm smarter than I thought. Maybe I could do an online race and be fine. Of like when to pit and when not to pit. These downforce changes with the hard tires make a difference. And Norris isn't within DRS zone, so you can't use DRS to catch up. I mean, I'm still taking the hairpin pretty wide. That's just kind of how it is. I'm a genius. I pitted at the perfect time to stay still ahead of Norris, even though I said I was going to be join Piece 2. Perfect timing for me. Been a while. Died. We're gonna pause just because I saw that I got a notification. Want to make sure it's okay. Hello, boy. You know, it's I do hate that that's gonna be like out of the blue. I hate being a Dolphins fan, so much. I want my franchise to win. I want the Dolphins to win. I want them to be good, but they just are. They are terrible every year, and I think their problem is with Tua Tagovailoa. Think he was good for us in the beginning, but with how many concussions he suffered, he's just getting worse. He's making the team worse. Because we have the Dolphins have the fastest receiving core. They have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, but it's just the QB just doesn't know what he's doing at this point. Sorry, but Tua just isn't it anymore. I'm hoping that Quinn Ewers is the future of the Dolphins and not Zach Wilson. I mean, we saw how that Zach Wilson is kind of bad. Not even kind of. He's very ass. Zach Wilson is the worst. So, like, he's decent, I guess. You give him the right team. Like, you give any QB, like, if you give the perfect team, they're going to succeed. But with Zach Wilson, I think Quinn Ewers is better than Zach Wilson. Even though Quinn's just a third string rookie. Like, I think Quinn is going to be the future of the Dolphins. And I'll stand on that. And this is coming from someone who wants the Dolphins to succeed. I want the Dolphins to win. I want the Dolphins to be good. But unfortunately, they are just ass. And I hope that they figure their shit out. Like I root for two teams, and it's the Dolphins and the Ravens. I only root for the Ravens because my dad was a Steelers fan. Gotta, you know, the Dolphins ain't gonna beat the Steelers, but the Ravens will. So yeah, I mean, it's just that's how it is. That's unfortunately how it is. So, but I love the Dolphins. Love the Dolphins for the death of me. Please do. I need to retire from that race. A new Fastest Lap. Nice. Their dark water jerseys that they have. Their rivalry jersey this year. I think a all black Dolphins jersey, a black Dolphins jersey, or a like a different variation of a jersey is kind of what we needed. I kind of wish they went with the Miami Vice type of concept that you kind of has, but it kind of just is what it is. I think the Dolphins could have definitely benefited from a little bit of Miami pink in there. Nice pink. I'm not saying they're bad either. Like I think they're good. I'm hoping Chop Robinson uh, really gets his time to shine this year. Last year he didn't really get many starting reps. He wasn't a starter for many games. I hope he gets his time to shine. I think Chop Robinson is one of the best middle linebackers out of Penn State besides Abdul Carter, who was a middle linebacker when he got there and then switched to defensive end uh, to be similar to Michael Parsons. And I think Michael Parsons being on the Packers, I think it's a good thing. Uh, I don't think that I know he was Dallas was his team. It was the team he grew up watching and the team he wanted to be a part of for his entire career. But Jerry Jones is just he's not the guy. He's a businessman. He he gambles. He keeps it kind of stretching. He's not the right person for Micah as a GM. Um, so I think the Packers are going to use him a lot better, and I think they're gonna get a really good, really good. I think they're gonna have a really good season with Mike on their team defensively now, especially when the Packers will use Micah over center. His explosiveness to get at QBs that way. Trees. It's interesting. Try to pit again. Second, not gonna pit again because I don't need to, but just curious. What are my tires at? Oh, they're fine. But yeah, so I mean, like, it's just, I know I'm just rambling about stuff, but, and Tyler Warren, I think he's going to be, I think for the Colts, he's going to be their Brock Bowers. I think he's going to be one of the best tight ends in the league. I already think, Brock Bowers has kind of already proved that he is a top five tight end in the league already. Uh, especially when you compete and put him against Kittle and Kelsey. I think Brock Bowers is better than both of them. I think he has better versatility. He's obviously younger than both of them, and I mean, I I think Brock Bowers and Tyler Warner are going to be two of the best tight ends in all of football in a couple of years. I think they're going to be the best tight ends in the entire in the entire league, and I think they're going to be the best tight ends on record. I don't know if I'm repeating myself by saying like the two best tight ends in the league. I think, and then saying like on record, I think that's the same thing for like of all. I think when I say the best two tight ends in the league, um, I kind of refer to like the all time. Like I think they're going to be better than Travis and Kelsey and Gronk. I think Brock Bowers and Tyler Warner are going to be better than Gronkowski and for the short time Aaron Hernandez he was amazing. It's unfortunate that everything that happened with him mentally wise because of what football caused. I think it's an unfortunate circumstance that everything that happened with Hernandez. I if I feel like if Hernandez could have a redo where he was totally fine and his career could play out differently, I think he would be him and Gronk would have been a powerhouse for the Patriots. It's one of those things of it's such a big what if, you know. But it is what it is. It's similar to last year. The Packers defensive tackle, I believe, or offensive lineman rookie, medically retired after the Packers used, I think, their first or second round draft pick on him, and he just had to medically retire. And that's just a draft pick that the Packers won't ever get back. I think if he didn't have to medically retire, I think the Packers offensive line or defensive line, I'm pretty sure it was a defensive tackle, um, would be amazing. Keeping a lower gear that gives us more RPMs. I feel like higher gear because we'll need more RPM to go through it. Yeah, so we need an opposite, a higher gear. It burns more fuel that way. So we're just gonna hold our shifter pedal to X. We gotta learn. We got in 4 laps. We gotta burn 10 kilograms of fuel. So I feel like this is the best way. Just gonna have to pedal, pedal the floor as we go through some of these turns. Obviously not this one, but I think a majority of these turns we're gonna pedal through metal it. Some of these sharper turns we obviously can't put the floor, but now everyone I believe is on medium tires, whereas I'm the only one on hards. I really hope I get driver of the day because honestly, my choice to start on mediums and end on hards is was such a genius play. 2 laps. Actually, I feel like having the higher gear into turns make it easier to take a turn. Not even a new fastest lap. I think we need to cut back on the fuel a little bit. We need a full. We're close. Yeah. I mean, we were close. We were so close. Not cool. Here. So, church. Temperatures. Just have to get a little bit here. Just to fix the wing, honestly. Tires. Hitting the traction on these turns. My tire temperature is fine. Oh, my inside right tire is cold. That's probably why. I guess the weight of my car now is fuel I'm off. Norris is back up. I just need to finish the race, honestly. To worry about. Ten more laps. Easy peasy. Only 12:22. Like Not 12:22, but like it's only 12:20. Pace is too slow. Bitch. P1 with really no one to worry about except ourselves because we keep fucking up. That's all we really have to worry about ourselves. I'm not worrying about Norris. I'm not worrying about Leclerc or Hamilton or Russell. Russell, they would need an extra like 20 laps to maybe catch us if they make 2 seconds on each lap. Like 15 laps, and that they catch us and gain a significant time. They need like five more ish. So I'm not worried about that. They're nowhere near any laps. Norris is close, but even then, 2 seconds a lap, he needs about like 4 or 6. Let's be really. Literally, unless we break our car with this last lap, I think we're fine. So where's fine? I don't know why I keep thinking that these tires are wearing are gonna wear more than normal. Different than the regular ones. So these last longer. No, I don't really care about if there's tire concern. Can you like tell me how old my tires are? How about fuel information? 13 laps. Yeah. Is that our tires? Like I hate to say it, but on that straightaway, that finally, like I literally readjusted my seat. I let go of my wheel. Hey, Norris is catching, but the question is he catching enough? He's most definitely catching. He's catching enough. Yeah. In laps. I need to stop fucking up. I need to focus. So I can put more distance on him. Swinging wide, and I'm not meaning to. Like I'm turning the wheel, and I shouldn't be swinging that wide. just because of how I'm racing. I'm not getting enough heat in transition. So I think switching from the downshifting to turns, the upshifting to get more work out of it to make the turn exit or enter and exit better. I think is cooling off the outside of my tire. Yeah, because my tire on this right side outside, it's cooling off like 114 and get real cold. And I think it's just my front tires. I think the back tires are fine. Yeah, see, it's cooling off fast. So like from 111 to 100, so they're cooling. I don't know why they're cooling off so quickly. They shouldn't be cooling off this quick, but they are. Unless it's just something of the hard tire compound that I'm not understanding and I haven't really paid attention to because all I always look at is tire wear. So I think I just need to pay attention to certain temperatures of the tire when I race, see if that's just a normal thing. I don't know if that happened with the medium tires. I don't think it did. You know that the outside temperature is staying like consistent, it's dropping so fast. It drops so fast. Hey, new fast lap 154.098. This does feel weird because I haven't back markered like overtook everything. I normally would around this time in the race. Check it. Norris yet, so you know, laid out how I wanted. We didn't leave P1 hardly ever, except for at the beginning. Uh, Verstappen retired from the session, so because it's not hot enough, and that's why the tires are cooling so much. I, whether, like a temperature check. A temperature check would be nice. I'd like to overtake this dude in blue, at least, for the race ends. So, next one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one. You won. Fernando Alonso? No shot. No fucking shot. Fernando Alonso's actually crazy work. That's actually crazy. Fernando Alonso, and I didn't lose P1 at all. You successfully defeated rivalry. So we won the rivalry between Russell. Nice. And beating 82 RTG. Increase RTG to 83 to win. So Yuki Tsunoda. Nice. This wheel really is helping. Very lovely. Like I believe my character is just set. He's set on bigger things. Well, bigger things to worry. And join another team at the end of the season. That's great for me. We're gonna take a quick break. Just Okay, we're not taking like a big break, but we're just doing a little customization break. Playing Apex. Um, it used to be. It used to be. Uh, Potatoes. Maybe he wasn't trying to help. Crazy work. Big brain. Big brain teammate. Yeah, it is who you're spectating. Yeah. Major downside of Apex, unfortunately. Of not Apex, of Wildcard. The spectating who you are watching. Fuck me. Fucking just the not the casual. Team ain't got no perks. Team ain't got no. This is fucking. That bitch is floating in the air. Probably. Now we can transition back. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We got what we wanted. Depends. What 30-30 skin is it? The reactives. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I think you do. I think you do 30-30. Yeah, I think you have a better. I think you have a better like skin for your charge rifle currently. So yeah. Yeah. Pokemon Unite. Is that a mobile game? Yeah. Um, let me see. Pokemon. Let me see. Possibly. I don't really. Okay. Honestly, I probably would. I don't really play many games on my phone though. That's the thing. Like I have games on my phone. Well, no, it's like I have. Yo, you know what? Honestly, honestly, Jericho, if I would get that for you and ship it to your house, and then you would just have it. You're fucking yeah. You're fucking your poltergeist would be over there just playing it. We hear it in the background faintly. Phasmophobia. Because I don't have any Lobo ones. I was no, I was actually surprised that I didn't have any Lobo ones. I looked through all of my artwork and I was shocked to find that I had zero Lobo ones. Oh, Hydro. just like the other fucking one too. I got the one of the new, or I guess old, wingman skins. Huh? But I got one of the, like, I got a new wingman skin, but it's an old one. Fucking no, it's this one. It's from an event. It's like Dark Matter. Sorry. Yeah, but it has the pay to win fucking iron sight. Crazy. No, sure enough though. Or, now they're on top of me. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, no. That's a frag grenade with fucking explosive. Yeah, double explosive. At least one of the damn lobby. But he hit you from the fucking left side. He hit you from over there. We're alive? That's crazy. You being alive is wild. Oh yeah, no, you should have been dead. Damn. Fair. There's diving board shooting at someone. Oh, there's someone up there, by the way. Ow. Yeah, the patty. Huh. You know where to go. I'm looking for this fucking music box. All I see are the fucking hoodies. Oh. Music box. Phasmophobia. Nope. Phasmophobia. I don't want Panasonic. Phasmophobia. Okay. Oh, the music box store. How much is it? $54. Well, shit. I said 54. No. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It, I don't know. I just saw purple. I couldn't see exactly what it was. I just saw purple. Yeah. I want that. Left door. He's got a PK. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Okay. The fuse is all the way over here, right? Is over here? No, I don't want. No. Get up. I want the fucking PK. You can. They're to the right. I think they're right outside the right side door. Yeah. Oh. What's the horizon? Well, it wasn't just her. She left, and then her teammate was up top. Oh. I mean, honestly, the best play would just be to rotate left. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still out there? That's inside. Yep. Huh? I couldn't even see him because you're old. To our right, our close right. Just there. Horizon's rezzing. Just go. Yeah, just go. That would have also been very bad. You shoot at me. That's a horizontal. That is not yours. Hey, Horizon. Horizon's half. Oh, but she's chucking grenades. I where? I don't know. You could have said that. Like I. Yeah, she's over there. Nope, she's still there. No, no, I saw her go right. I went back into cover, went to repeat. Yeah, I saw her go right. No, because there's a box on the right, there's a box on the left near the wall. Both were boxes. So she could be behind the box on the right. I had no clue which angle you got down from. I was still behind the wall. She could have peeked out of the right side of the box. Huh? Huh. Figure out who's stealing from the company. The horizon. When she was on the box at the very top. Yeah. That's the only kill. Slot cars are so much fun. Decision. Pathfinder. Grinder is so tall. I don't think a bigger hitbox is my. I mean, I still don't think that's going to be that big of a problem. I mean, considering the fact that that PK, that was no fucking confetti cannon, or sorry, fucking some confetti cannon at a birthday party. Yeah, and using like the worst part is too is that the PK wasn't even fully charged. Rude. I'm not a tree. Can you take the red tree? Well, I took the gold longbow. Yeah. Yes, they are. I hate the fucking 4 to 10. Don't have on any. Grenade. still to our left. That's it. Hi. That's Watson, by the way. Spooky. Wow. There it is. And there's the other team. I do not want to climb. Mm-hmm. It's the Wraith from the previous team, and then No, I want to go fucking. No, I went to go fucking lay my head back. I fucking hit my head off my fucking wardrobe. Hey, there's people right below me. I'm not even joking. Right there. Nope. Oh, come on. Not that fucking PK. Yeah, I didn't expect this PK to down me with 2 shots from fucking, 25 meters. Look at him, look. Yeah. That's half. Oh, I didn't know what the fucking wraith was. Oh, there's the wraith. Oh, that's the bunny hopping like a motherfucker. Most likely, yeah. Just, just secretly, one of them's getting fired. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Doing what? I mean, I already did my race for the night, so. Oh, yeah. I like how all the games I play like a daily thing, and I'm like, oh, I log on daily. I just don't. Like, I just completely. They're not even games that I need to get on daily. I need to do Iron Banner. That's what I should do. Iron Banner. I'll do. Okay, oh, I don't really care about the bonuses. Do one Iron Banner game. Uh-huh. I know you just want the Midas shotgun. The more you like, I feel like the more you go, it's, I want that shotgun. The more the game's like, well, we've giving you all the luck on it one time. Yeah, you really haven't had to get billowed. Yeah, here it is. Iron Banner has returned. Boom. Uh, you can do you can do two. Yeah, I like that. It's nice. Do Izzy in the tower. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Damn, y'all got all the guns. Who's this? Stagward? This is that hand cannon that I was fucking talking about. The shotgun one. Ribbon tail tracer. Ugh. Honestly, I don't work today. I just have classes. I'll just play Iron Banner. That's a cool hunter. Yeah, I don't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if you ever came in, but there if you go back like once this is all done and it's like on Twitch and stuff, if you ever go back and like, watch it while while I'm racing, because the wheel, the haptic feedback, because of the program I use for my models, the haptic feedback picks up on my microphone, so it makes my character look like I'm talking when I'm not saying anything. So I was talking unless I was focusing on like getting some good lap times in. The entire time I was racing for like 45 minutes, maybe more, was all me talking. And there's a point where I literally say, I don't know if Drac was watching. Drac was probably not. I mean, he's on Twitch, but he's not. Like, if he's not on, if he does, like, he's probably watching that fucking Australian streamer. Or the one streamer that probably went live like a couple hours ago and he's just watching it, just catching back up. Fucking. Like, he's watching the live stream, but he's not live. He's seeing the past. Something. So we've moved past the we've moved past just going to a TV show like a company and doing ghost hunting that way. Or like the fucking like Expedition or the X Files, where it's just like they just go out and um they just actually hunt the fucking ghosts. Now we just have people on Twitch doing it for relatively like free. Also, what do you even put as a category for that? That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. It is. But Twitch has so many fucking categories. You would think that they'd have something similar for that. I guess. Yeah, I'm just chatting with the fucking ghost. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. For those that weren't here, you missed out. For those that are watching it after it's happened, still missed out. It's late. Um, so I, or anyone that did stop by live, even though if you didn't say anything, I appreciate it. Every viewer counts. We are moving up. We now have the follower goal of reach 40 followers, and then after that 50, and everything else. Why? So we have goals. We're getting there. We're working on it. As always, this VOD will always be on Twitch. I will upload this VOD to YouTube. Hopefully, nothing I did or said gets copyright struck in YouTube. I don't think it should. For the most part, everything was fine. So, uh, but there are the rare occasions that it does. Ooh, sorry. It is. It's 2:14 for where I'm at. Anyway, uh, wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed. Um, as always, if you enjoy my content, you can like follow. You can follow me here on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, you can always like the video and subscribe. And I'll keep trying to post as much Twitch VODs as I can. I know that this stream is or the last time I streamed, and this time it's been pretty drastic. Um, Things have been updating and all that stuff. It's been a pretty drastic change. I just haven't really had time to find. I really haven't had time to stream as much as I'd like to with school and work and getting assignments done. So pretty much just life. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I hope you have a wonderful night, and please come back for more.
Let it ring. Let it ring.
you, baby, let